Welcome to Say Like a Champ, episode 121. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy is just in the building. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Just in
Yes.
time for the holidays. You know what I'm saying? What's good?
Exactly, yeah. You know what I mean? This is the last time we're going to be together before Christmas, so definitely, had to, kind of change it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We've had our decorations up and stuff like that, but definitely hope everybody out there is ready and then has some time squared away with their loved ones. That's what it's all about. And speaking of time, we appreciate your time as always every Tuesday with us. So we already got some slackers in the building. Welcome. Thank you for being here. We appreciate y'all. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're here to talk sports for our 121st week or in a row, dog.
I know,
That's
man.
crazy, man.
It's real crazy, bro. Like real crazy.
But I'm glad we are back here. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing we always said we're going to be consistent with. So we're back here for y'all. And we got Anthony Weston starting us off. What's up? What's good? Welcome to the show, brother. My other A-Dub out here. But yeah, man, it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of a short week. We're preparing for a lot of things. Like we said, time is valuable. But we definitely wanted to go over some different things, make sure we hit our main sports topics. If you're out there on the YouTubes, don't be afraid to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all the fun stuff like that. And we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off and get in our full intro. Also have Grace in the building with the happy holidays, with the Christmas trees. Oh, with the new profile pic. Welcome, Grace. Thank you for being here.
No,
and yeah, so that's what it is.
I need to get my Reese's trees. You know what I'm saying? My Reese's trees. I get those every year, and I got them yet, so I gotta pick those up.
Man, I've been already made my target run for those. You're locked down. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the Reese's trees is fire, bro. I don't know why they just hit a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's like McDonald's Sprite. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a little bit different somehow. Yep. But that's what's up. We're gonna go ahead and make this thing official, and then we'll get into our main topics on the other side. Let's get it.
Let's hit it.
Now it's official. Episode 121 of Say Like a Champ. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strizzy.
And we back in the building. Another slacker join. Pops, gentlemen.
What's going on, sir?
Good to see you. Sir. Thank you for being here. And with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and dive right in. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, a lot to talk about on this short week. So let's go ahead and get it with our first topic. What's up next?
Oh, let's check it out, man, real quick.
Tuned to NFL Talk. Let's get it. All right, NFL Talk. You got Strizzy and I repping our colors, and we got, the intro going. But we're going to do a little bit different for NFL Talk this week. We're going to go ahead and look at the scoreboard first and kind of talk about some games before we get into a little bit of storylines going on. But one thing we got to obviously talk about is this scoreboard is not even complete. We talked last Tuesday about how COVID was impacting the league. And, we have two games that are going on right now tonight. We have Tuesday night football. So the Washington and the Eagles and the Seahawks and Rams are in progress. Washington is leading in that game, and I think the Rams are leading in the other.
Yeah, it's really close, though. I think Rams are up 3-0, and Jalen Hurts, literally this second, just threw a touchdown to Goddard as a tight end. So it's 10-7, I believe.
Nice. All right, right on the spot. That's what's up. So those games are in progress. And that means we also don't have a pick'em winner, but we'll talk about our potential winners for that in just a second. But let's look at this real quick. We started off the week with the Chiefs Chargers. That was a great game Thursday night. Just epic back and forth battle. But I really enjoyed that game, and we did think that the Chiefs would come out, but the Chargers they looked like they were up for it for sure in that game.
They actually threw it away. Coaching really hurt them. They went for a lot of plays you might have felt they probably shouldn't have gone for it. It was definitely their game to win. They looked like the better team, and you can't go into overtime with the Chiefs, man. You just can't do it. You know what I mean? So That they'll look at that one this week and you know what I'm saying, lick their wounds a little bit. But man, the Chargers look just as good as the Chiefs, if not better, in my opinion. They just some bad coaching in the early quarters, man, really cost them, in my opinion. So
yeah. No, I agree with that, and that definitely impacts the AFC West. You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs take a commanding lead out there. Um, another interesting outcome though, the Saints Buccaneers. The Saints just continue to have the Bucks numbers. They shut out Tom Brady for the first time for many, many years.
a long time.
And that was just an ugly game to watch too.
Yeah, it was.
It was in prime time on Sunday night, and I was just like, are they going to do anything? Like, I was surprised by that one for sure.
Yeah, man, I felt really bad too for Chris Godwin. You know what I'm saying? He basically leads their receiving core in every stat except touchdowns.
Yeah.
And you know, he's franchise tagged this year, you know what I mean? So he probably won't be back till sometime next Christmas. You know what I mean? So that's a really big blow to him. I hope the Buccaneers take care of him because he literally does everything for them.
I agree. No, I agree. Also, got to give a special shout out, Matt Marcus in the comment section. What's good? What's good? We might see him pop up later, but we know, as we know, he's a busy man. He's always on the move. So out there doing his thing. We appreciate you, brother. In honor of Marcus being on right now, we should talk Cowboys real quick. Cowboys did their thing against the Giants. Still didn't look great, but got the win. You know what I'm saying? Inch closer to the NFC East title. So they're doing what they've got to do, but I still am looking for a little bit more from the offense. You know what I'm saying? And once they get it together, they still can make a run, but they got to hurry up and do it pretty quick here.
For sure. The thing too is like the thing that we've been talking about the last couple of weeks, they've been doing it with defense, you know what I'm saying? So I still feel like if they ever do get behind, the offense is good enough to try to catch back up. They need to. Obviously, we don't want that, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like the offense, if they really had to play well, I think they could. But right now, the defense is doing it for them. So
yeah,
keep that up. That's a good thing going into the playoffs. You know what I mean? So
absolutely. Never thought we'd be saying, the team in the offense and Dak is the problem. So the elephant in the room for Arizona sports fans, man, the Cardinals got beat down by the Lions 30-12. And the Lions really just had their number the whole time. I was really surprised by that. But it's kind of like the Cardinals, like, we're just gonna at some point, slide back down, kind of to they're more normal. But what did you think about that game, Strizzy?
I think the way it's been the last couple of years is coaching. They start off hot and then the end of the year, for whatever the reason, they don't use game clock well. They make a lot of dumb mistakes, you know what I'm saying? And we did. Marcus did call it, and we talked about this too. And obviously the Panthers look like shit, but I feel like the Cardinals haven't looked the same since that loss. Honestly, they really don't. And as much as a lot of my friends who are Cardinals fans who are talking about, we don't have DeAndre Hopkins. Well, you haven't had DeAndre Hopkins a lot, and you have one of the deepest teams at the receiver position in the league. And honestly, this is probably the worst statistical year that Hop has had, even when healthy. So it's like, it's not just because Hop's out. You know what I mean? Like they got to figure some stuff out, and they have 3 tough games to finish the season with Seattle with Russell being back, the Colts playing very well. We just saw, and the Cowboys too. So they got 3 really tough games, man. Don't let the Colts record fool you. They just got done stomping out the Patriots. So it's gonna be a tough game.
Yeah. And Anthony Weston in his comments mentions they kind of don't know how to win. And it is interesting that in their closer games, you know what I'm saying, that's when they're usually losing, but in the blowouts, they're fine. So that was a tough one though. Another one, Patriots Colts. Yeah. The Colts did their thing at home. That was the Colts were up 20-0 at one point. Patriots kind of came back, then the Colts iced it late, but the Colts are looking formidable when they don't make mistakes and when they get turnovers, but I just don't know if they replicate that all the way through the playoffs. But yeah.
The problem is the Patriots are actually usually really, really good about like stopping your one person, right? And it looked like they were doing so until Stewart popped off that 64-yarder to basically seal it. But they can't rely on Wentz. He's looked bad, man. He has not looked very good. So teams are figuring that out when they figure out, like, okay, let's make Wentz beat us. That's when the Colts don't play well. So
I agree. I definitely agree with that one. So we'll see how they fare, but they are playing the Cardinals on Christmas Day. That should be a good matchup. That would be a fun game to watch.
For sure. Curious to see how that
Raiders
goes.
Browns, man, I got to give a shout out to the Browns for fighting and hanging tough and actually taking the lead late in that game.
I
Nick
know.
Mullins is just like a dude that's just like he's like I don't know, man. He's just a gamer, you know.
Yeah.
He's just gonna make things happen. So shout out to them, even though I still picked the Browns. I still thought they would win.
Me too.
But the Raiders kind of got back on the snide a little bit. So that's what's up with that one.
Yeah.
Bengals Broncos, that was kind of a tough game to call too. The Bengals, I credit them for going on the road. Like Denver's not an easy place to play, and they got that done. So
A lot of field goals in that game.
right,
A lot of
right.
field goals.
But it is very interesting. The Packers Ravens, the Packers are the only team to clinch, and they clinched with that win so far. So it's very even, all across NFL. The playoff picture is still kind of yet to be settled, but 3 weeks left, it'll start to take shape. But the Ravens continue to hang in, even though they don't have anybody left. It seems.
Dog, I know. It's just kind of crazy. You as a Ravens fan, you wish you had Lamar. You know what I'm saying, but you don't. And I still don't know if I agree with going for the 2 at the end, but they were trying to go for the dub. You know what I'm saying, and it just didn't fall through.
Right. Yeah, no, that was definitely a tough one. And then, as Anthony Weston says, the NFC North is wild. That's definitely true. The Vikings-Bears game last night, it's kind of predictable. The Bears, Justin Fields, I feel for him. They never let him throw until they're like down by like
I know.
2 touchdowns. Like, why don't they ever let him throw early on in games?
Yeah.
But hopefully they figure that out. The Vikings did what they needed to do. So I don't know.
I was saying last night, man. Once Justin Fields learns how to be good in quarters 1 through 3 as he is in fourth quarter, it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap for a lot of people, man. In the fourth quarter, man, he starts to ball out, but it's too late, like he said, and they gotta let him pass earlier, and they just don't. It's weird.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And then the AFC North too on that end. Bengals, Steelers won, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing well in there except for the Ravens kind of, but that's another tough division, very close division. The Steelers are going to find a way to be over 500 again, man. Mike Tomlin just doesn't know how to have a losing season, so that's what's up. But yeah, it was definitely an interesting week. And I think the last 3 weeks feature a lot of division games, a lot of division opponents. So
always.
So we'll definitely be watching closely on that. Real quick though, do you want to talk about your Panthers and the Bills? Do you want to talk about that one real quick?
Dude, I just hope we can get to the end of the season. I want Matt Rule to be fired right now, but I'm afraid that if Phil Snow takes kind of the interim for the final 3 games, I just feel like he's gonna win like 2 of them. And I don't want that. Like I really don't want that. So I just let Rule finish it out and hopefully
you're just in tank mode.
Yeah, man, I'm just in tank mode right now. Like it is what it is. But dude, I was looking at some stat stuff for the Panthers or whatever, and like, dude, the pocket is collapsing in 1.8 seconds on average, bro. 1.8 seconds. Like, put that in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not even time for a play to develop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
drop back.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so as much as Cam playing bad, yes, but it's just not all his fault, man. The line is so bad, bro. Like it's so horrible. I think we had like a total of like 270 yards total, and Cam amounted for like 227 of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Matt Rule is literally out there blaming every single person but himself. Like he's literally taking zero blame for anything. So, and what sucks too is that the bad trades that he's made, like we have our first round pick, but I think we're missing our second, our third, and our 5th round pick or something like that, just from the trades that we've done in the last 2 years. So it's like
no rebuilding then.
Yeah, I know, dude, exactly. So I'm like, so now we really have to like build the offensive line through probably either more trades or free agency. So
yeah,
hope he's out as soon as that last game is called. Like, get him out of there and figure out who our next coach is going to be.
Got you. Ouch. All right, let's move on from that. Let's talk a little bit more. We know we talked about the COVID last week, that how rampant it is being. It's still impacting these next couple weeks. Anthony Weston says, Steelers at Chiefs Sunday. The Chiefs have 19 dudes on COVID, including a lot of their top people. So, yeah, it does just suck how it's impacting these teams right now. But the recent variant and then the cold and everything like that. It's just sweeping through.
Yep.
But we do have a couple games on Christmas: Browns at Packers and the Colts at the Cardinals. I want to give predictions on those. I think that the Packers will handle the Browns, and I think that the Colts will beat the Cardinals. I don't know. What do you think about those?
Really quick, Anthony said Panthers should trade for Huntley. I actually really, really like Huntley. I think that dude's a gamer.
From the Ravens, yeah.
Yeah, I really do. I really like that dude. And with the I don't want to say a weak quarterback draft coming up. You know what I mean? It's just, it's not as heavy as we've seen the last couple of years, but definitely wanted to say, I agree with Anthony on that. I think that would be pretty dope if we were going to trade. But, hope Watson's available next year. There's a lot of big free agent quarterbacks next year. So let's try to get one of those dudes first. And then if not, let's try to rebuild for the future. But I'm with you. Packers should handle the Browns pretty easily, even if they are healthy. I think they're just that better of a team. And then the Colts too, man. Cardinals, they started off as one of the best run defense teams, and lately they haven't been able to stop anybody at the run. So, and Colts are coming in, so I agree with you on that one, on both.
Yeah, but that'll still be fun. You know what I'm saying? Sit back, kind of have that on in the background and stuff after the presents have been opened, after the batteries have been charged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then as far as our pick'em though, we're doing our pick'em again. So make sure you get your Week 16 picks in there. For Week 15, it just depends on what happens tonight. Certified loser boy, David, aka CLB, he will win if the Eagles win tonight. But if Washington wins, then actually we have Ray's World that can step into a tie with him, and it'll come down to the tiebreaker. So we don't know exactly who will be getting that coveted Super Bowl square just yet. But stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? We'll find out next time.
For sure, next time.
But yeah, that's really all it is for NFL. And then we'll be talking more about those, as those playoff seeds get clinched and as we, get the top spot, and figure out who's going to have that bye. We'll figure that out. Anthony Weston also with some news that Le'Veon Bell signed with the Bucks. So that's what's up, because the Bucks definitely need some help, you know what I'm saying, on offense right now. So I don't know though. Hey, he was like scrubbed.
Yeah, he ain't been the same since he left Pittsburgh, period.
Right. So
and I still think Ronald Jones is better than Fournette. He just don't get the time anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of I don't know. I don't know if he's better than Lenny, but I think it's still a good 1-2 punch.
Yeah, it is. The thing is, when Ronald Jones gets the touches, he outperforms him.
Yeah.
And he hasn't even. The thing is, like, he hasn't had the touches to fumble to see if he still has a fumbling problem. You know,
right? It's all about the fumbling.
That was the problem before. And Arians is like, you fumble, you're out. You know what I'm saying? But
and Fournette though, he's done his thing too, so it's not like there's been reason to put him back in.
For sure. I think he's over 1,000 total scrimmage yards for the season.
And he's just a little bit nastier for me. Like, I think he's a little bit more of a traditional running back. So yeah. All right, that's what's up. Let's keep this thing moving. Let's go ahead and get into our very next topic. All right, NBA talk. Not a lot to talk about, but I did want to look forward to the Christmas Day schedule. We just talked about we'll have some NFL on, but we'll definitely have plenty of NBA to watch all day long. You know what I'm saying? On Christmas. So we have the Hawks and the Knicks, the Celtics and the Bucks, the Warriors and the Suns, the Nets and the Lakers, and the Mavs and the Jazz. I want to know what game you're looking more forward to, but for me, Warriors and Suns and Nets and Lakers, those should be the highlights. Those matchups held up the best.
Definitely.
But
definitely. It's always funny when they pick these teams, based on how they were last year. But Knicks and Hawks might not be that great, especially with Trey in the protocol. You know what I mean? And man, who knows? The Nets still have KD and Harden in the protocol too. So like it might not be as good as we hoped it to be, but like it's still a huge headliner. Definitely go for the Warriors and Suns though. They're tied at 1 apiece. So who's gonna start that breakout first, and then I know Giannis has been in the protocol for a while too. So who knows? The COVID bug, man, is running rampant. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely running rampant. So hopefully some of these guys can get back before these games happen. But when you look at it, man, it's a crazy slate of games. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy slate of games, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's definitely rampant, but it should be a fun, you know what I'm saying? I just like the fact that it's pretty much on all day, especially being the West Coast.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It starts kind of early and we can just watch throughout the day, you know, and see
Yep.
what's going on.
That's gonna be me.
Right. Um, but yeah, man, it does suck. Like I did want to mention though on the win play, you know, it is interesting that the Nets were so desperate because of the protocols and everything and how many players that they had out that they're like, okay, we're gonna bring Kyrie back, but only for
Yeah.
away games. And the very first time he tests, boom, he's positive and he has to go straight to the list. Like
Right. I don't
it's
like
so
this either.
crazy.
I wanted to talk about this a little bit too. I didn't like the decision to bring him back.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't get me wrong. I love Kyrie. Dude's a hooper. It's so much better when he's playing. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think they made the right call when they said, if you're not vaccinated, you're just not playing. Right?
Right. Like
I
we
think that was
can't do
the
this whole half and half.
right. Yeah. I didn't like that. I mean, I did like that, and now it's like, well, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Like, like we need a little bit of help. Let's go ahead and bring him back because, like, I think no matter what, they're gonna make the playoffs. It's like the COVID bug is hitting everybody. It's not just hitting the Nets. I think 2 weeks time, 7 games maybe. Like you guys will still be okay. Stick to your guns, Harden,
Right.
KD will be back. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't hot on it. Don't get me wrong, it's cool that he's coming back, but I wasn't really hot on the decision. It makes them look kind of
desperate. Like
desperate. Desperate's definitely the word. Yeah, but yeah, I don't like it too much.
No, I agree with that, and I kind of think that that's kind of what they get. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he landed straight onto the protocols too,
For sure.
because they should have made sure that was what they wanted to do, but they shouldn't have gone back on their decision in the first place, like you said. So,
yeah.
But NBA commissioner did talk about the fact that there's no plans to pause games, but they did say that the Christmas Day schedule could change and adjust a little bit the times of the games, which I'm like, I don't see how changing the time would change that much.
For sure.
But they said they may shift a little bit, but that there's no plans to like pause altogether. So
right.
they also instated this new thing where you can add replacement players.
Yeah.
It doesn't go against your cap, and they're kind of like more temporary players, and there's more two-way players from your G League team. And so then that way, like as more people hit your list, I think it's like for every 2 players that go onto your list, you can sign 1 replacement player. That doesn't hurt your cap. So we'll see that a lot, you know what I'm saying, like right now, I think, and we'll see a lot more people get chances. Isaiah Thomas signing with the Lakers recently is very interesting. He came out firing, I can't lie.
Yeah, he did.
So
he's
getting his opportunity back again.
He is not shy when it comes to shooting the rock.
Right, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? We knew he would do that, but I don't know. We'll see. I saw a meme that was like Isaiah Thomas versus like some dude from the Nets G League that was like that was going to be the starting lineup on Christmas Day.
Yeah,
but it is pretty crazy to see what will happen. But I kind of like that they're at least being more flexible on the rosters if they're going to keep the schedule pushing forward. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. They got to do something.
Yeah. So one other thing though, I want to talk about the trades. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of trades going on. Oh wait, I do want to see Marcus said he was coming either way in relation to Kyrie.
Yeah.
And Marcus has been on record. He said like Christmas, like he'll be around by Christmas. That was actually what Marcus has been on the record basically saying. So he was right about that one too. So definitely got to give credit there. But the trade situation, I guess there's a lot of rumors about the trades that became available. So hopefully Ben Simmons will move soon. There's even some slight whispers about the Lakers potentially trading AD. Do you think that they would ever do that?
They should.
I mean, I was like, as a Lakers fan, I was like, man, that might be the best piece to move, only because the salaries and also just the fact that like, man, he's always hurt. Like, and I don't know.
I think it was. I can't remember if it was before this season or last season. I was like, this man ain't going to the Bulls. He ain't going, but like, he might, bro. Like, he really might. I think he got his championship with Braun. And I think since then, I feel like it's kind of I don't want to say it's affected him, but you got that championship. What do they call it? Yeah, championship hangover a little bit. I kind of feel like he's playing like that a little bit. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I still don't know if he wants to be that guy. And the Lakers, that Laker mantle, man, it's a big mantle, dog. You know what I mean? And I don't know if he's up for that task. But I don't know, man.
Marcus said no, AD not going nowhere. I just think I would not be surprised if they considered it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And you kind of have to, man. It's like you said, dude. The injury bug has plagued this man his whole career. I don't think he's ever made it a year at all since he got drafted without getting hurt. Right. Some point in time during the season, man. So it's a big deal, man. And it's that's a lot of money to invest in somebody that you really can't really count on. And the Lakers have been, unfortunately, just kind of struggling as of late, chemistry-wise, and you'd hope they'd be a little bit better than what they are right now. And he's going to be reevaluated in 4 weeks. He's not coming back in 4 weeks. He's going to be reevaluated in 4 weeks. So the Lakers got to hold it together with COVID, AD out for the next 4 weeks. That's a lot of games, man. So,
but I think that's going to work against him, because I think honestly the Lakers play good when they just start Dwight Howard. Exactly. Or what's his name at the 5? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even when AD's in there, he can't really truly play the 5. So
exactly,
I don't know, man.
And I'm with you, man. Honestly, I think with Dwight coming back, because Dwight these last couple of years, he just plays his role, man. He knows what he's doing. Not that AD doesn't play his role, but it's a little bit easier. Doesn't.
He wants to shoot 3-pointers and stuff. He doesn't even get rebounds no more.
That kills
I'd be fine if he started from the post and then went out. You know what I'm saying? But he starts on the perimeter, and that's not right.
Right, man. So if they start playing really well without him, then it does look like we got Dwight. You know what I'm saying? We do have some other bigs who can help out when they're healthy, and it'll make some sense if they start looking really good and that chemistry starts coming together.
I don't know.
We can't keep blaming Russ, because Russ is actually playing somewhat decent.
See, that's the funny thing. If he was traded, it would be like he failed, but really he's playing good.
Exactly,
fit all the way. So
dog is shooting over 50% from the field. He's not turning the ball over as much.
They just need other pieces too.
Yeah, dude. So I'm with you. I do think though, man, a Ben Simmons trade would be kind of nice. You get a true point guard. You can move Russ to the 2 if you really wanted to. I don't know.
But then it's another player that doesn't shoot. So
that's true too. That is true too, which is the last thing that they need. They need some legit shooters who can just knock it down when LeBron drives and dishes.
Yeah. So I don't know. I do want to welcome Bobby to the show, though. He said he finally made it. What's good? What's good? But I don't know. We'll see. Man. Yeah, we'll see.
Yep.
I'm still waiting for Klay Thompson to come back, but it looks like he won't come back for a while.
Facts.
And Kyrie might not play at all. He's not. I guess he just doesn't want to play no more. He just wants to take his check. So
for sure. Honestly, Klay is my number one player on that list. So I'm waiting to come back. I can't wait for that man to come back.
Yeah. For me, it's almost him and Ben Simmons though, because I just got to see that get resolved.
True.
I don't know.
True. I'm with you on that. I think I've just missed 2 years, man. We haven't seen this man play in 2 years.
Yeah. No,
it's literally been 2 years. So I feel bad for him. I know he's itching to get out there. Hopefully,
he's gonna light it up when he comes back too. That's
exactly. Sure. That team's scary right now, dude. They're playing great. They're number one in offense and defense at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Another one get Klay back, who's one of the best perimeter defenders, and another 1A to 1B to Steph's shooting abilities. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy. The spacing.
All right. I think we're gonna keep this train moving though, and go ahead and go to other sports. But definitely enjoy that Christmas Day schedule for sure. Yeah. It sucks no Heat this year. You know what I'm saying? They're usually on there. I feel like.
True, but I'm okay with it because injury bug and COVID is plaguing them too. We got our 3 top scoring people are all out. Tyler's out, Bam's out, and Jimmy's still out. Yeah. Good part is we're still winning games, so I can't complain too much. But we did drop into Detroit the other day, and I was like, "Come on, guys! Come on, guys!"
Yeah. No, I feel you. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go ahead and jump into our next topic. So what's next again?
Other sports?
Oh yeah, other sports. Okay, so not football.
Yeah, not basketball. We did that already.
Oh, okay, like hockey.
Yeah, like hockey. Feel me?
Okay, like baseball. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Like soccer, right?
There we go.
Like soccer.
Like other sports. All right, other sports. Lockout continues in MLB. There's really not much more to say about that. I wanted to talk about one ridiculous story and then one, more heartfelt story. But before I do that, I do want to mention the NHL. You know what I'm saying? They sent the holiday card out. They said happy holidays from the NHL. and they also said we're going to take a little holiday ourselves. They are currently taking a break and postpone all games until after the new year, due to their protocols and what's going on with COVID, which I think is kind of like, honestly, like, it sucks as a fan, you know what I'm saying, looking forward to all those games.
Yeah,
But it's probably a smart thing to just send everybody home, like try to reset, you know what I'm saying, and then come back strong again. So
for sure.
interesting tactic from the NHL, but they're not like as tied in financially and as demanded, I guess, as the NBA and the NHL, or sorry, the NFL, where they could do that, you know?
Yep.
So I don't know. But yeah, Anthony said, NHL wasn't messing around, and a lot of that is dealing with Canada, and that's true. Canada basically is shutting down the border again.
Yep.
And that specifically really hurts the unvaccinated players. And the NBA was warned about this too, that basically, like, if you're not vaccinated, you can get in with the test, but then you have to stay for 14 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So, or sorry, not 14 minutes, 14 days afterwards. So it's like you could go in and you could play that game, but you won't be able to get back out.
For sure.
So yeah, they're taking a pause, which I think is smart. But hopefully, after when it comes back, they'll be able to kind of get back to their schedule and not push it, push the playoffs back too much. So, I do want to say, Kelly, welcome, Kelly. She said, sorry we were late, last minute shopping. That's all right, as long as you were buying gifts for Strizzy and I. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
We'll excuse that.
We'll let it slide.
And then Bobby, actually, that's too funny. Bobby over on the Facebook side said, just enjoying the show while last minute Christmas shop.
True.
And that's what it is. So we got people out there, getting us presents, Strizzy. That's what it is.
So, man, I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I tell everybody, I'm size 13, you know what I'm saying? Let them know.
Amazon came through for me, dog. I haven't been going out too much, so you know what I'm saying. And dang, Marcus added to the play too. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So we know it's the last minute rush. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Oh, bringing AW. No, Anthony Weston. I would switch those letters around. It'd be a WTF. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm done wearing other people's jerseys. That's for sure. But I did want to talk about Tiger and Charlie, you know what I'm saying, competing in the duo, the PBC whatever championship, as a duo. They finished second place.
I know.
And just to see Tiger out there again for sure, is dope. But also just to see them as, like, you know what I'm saying, a father-son pairing, and how close their stance is and how they walk and how they look at the game.
How they wipe their nose.
Yeah. Like, that was dope. That was dope.
Crazy.
And I definitely want to get Marcus's perspective on this when he's back on the show, you know what I'm saying, later for sure, you know what I'm saying, because I know he was watching that close, but it was so tight to see that.
Yeah.
Just the pictures and just what I got to see, you know what I'm saying, I watched a little bit of it. That was enough for me. And the fact that they made a charge, you know what I'm saying, late on Sunday, and they almost won.
I know, dude. I was rooting for it, bro. Like, I was in there, like, come on, like, y'all got this. Like, they really did kind of surge back up to the top. And I was really hoping they could get the dub, but second place, man. That's huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're looking back at Tiger. Like, you might not ever play golf again, and look at me now playing with his son, which is, as a parent, that's huge. So yeah, hats off to them. I hope they can do that again and get the dub together, sooner than later.
Yeah, no, I agree. And two, like, seeing like the stuff with Tiger, with his dad when Tiger was little, you know what I'm saying? And then going all the way back to this, like, it's pretty cool to see that game passed down, you know what I'm saying?
Full circle.
And, you know what I'm saying? And Bobby mentioned the club spin, you know what I'm saying? He did do, like, after one drive, he had the club spin. He spun the club just like Tiger. So that's what's up, man. They got those little mannerisms down. So that was tight. So that was the more heartfelt thing I wanted to talk about. And then the ridiculous thing that we have to mention, of course, in the top right is, you know what I'm saying, the Paul and Woodley fight.
Yeah.
And it's just embarrassment, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to give it too much attention, but I know I wanted to get your take on it and the Slackers' take as well on this travesty.
Well, you know what I'm saying? He got his rematch.
He asked for it.
Yeah, man. It's kind of crazy, man. Jake Paul is very much like a Floyd Mayweather. He is very much like a Conor McGregor. Whereas like the dude's actually a really, really cool, fun-loving dude. But when the cameras are on and he's promoting a fight, so he's got to be that guy. But he did come together with Woodley and bought him a Rolex. Thanked him for taking the fight last minute because it was supposed to be with Tommy instead.
Yeah.
And I think Tommy ended up getting hurt or something along those lines. But you thank him for taking the fight, which is actually really, really cool because it is tough taking a fight last second when you're not training for one. You know what I'm saying? It's actually pretty tough.
Right.
But as a fighter, whether you're a UFC fighter or a boxer, especially someone like Woodley, you can't drop your hands like that ever.
Right.
It wasn't even like the haymaker that Jake threw was quick. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It wasn't quick. Like it was like everybody saw it coming. I saw it coming. I'm watching from the TV screen. Like everyone saw. I don't know. Like not saying it's rigged. I'm actually not saying this one was rigged. You know what I'm saying? I just think like Woodley, what were you doing? What were you thinking? You should have been knocked out like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's bad.
I kind of agree with that. I'm like, it's kind of embarrassing. We do got to welcome Unc to the show real quick. He said, "What's up?" He checked in. He said, "Merry Christmas." He also said, "Yo, Chris, give me a Rolex."
Man, I don't know. I can't afford a sports watch.
We working on it, Unc. Keep sharing the videos. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the support.
Oh, we gonna get there. When we get there, I got you.
Yeah. Anthony West says they need to put him against an actual boxer.
Yeah.
I agree with that too.
And they
Bobby said they were both done and gassed. It was already embarrassing to the last minute.
They were talking about though. I guess he wants Masvidal to come and box. He's already.
I was gonna say So apparently Jorge Masvidal. Apparently he's offered him $5 million and a cut of the pay per view. To fight. But
probably the most money he's ever made.
Would they even match up size wise though?
Say that again.
Would they even match up size wise though?
No, they wouldn't. Jake outweighs him pretty heavy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was funny though. They were calling out Canelo or saying some stuff about Canelo, like mention his name, not calling him out, but Canelo was like, I would invite them to a sparring session, maybe. Like they can come to my gym like on an off day, and I'll teach them a lesson. Like I would never fight them. Like and it is funny though how like the spectacle though is getting so much attention, but
Canelo's part of his fights are making money. Canelo's good. His fights are making money, and it would be dumb for him to take the fight. Like he's not going to lose to Jake Paul, but it'll be dumb for him to take the fight.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of hope it doesn't get to that. I want to see some more real boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see some more actual boxing.
I'm with you on that.
So, but actually speaking of that too, I'm going to go ahead and pop up to the schedule real quick. We do have, like we were talking about today, games going on today, and I was going to check the score real quick. So it's halftime, 10-10 Washington and Eagles, and then 3-3 Seahawks Rams, and the Seahawks Rams is just after halftime. So two low scoring games, you know what I'm saying? Two close games going on right now. And then Thursday night, we have the 49ers at the Titans. You got a prediction for this one?
Which one?
The 49ers and Titans.
Niners, man, they look good, man. They're running the ball. Jimmy G's playing well. Titans started off hot against the Steelers, but then Steelers, they're a second half playing team right now, and they came back and lost to them. But the 49ers have been playing well these last 3 weeks, so I think Niners grab it.
No, I agree. I think the Niners should take it. Anthony says nobody wants to play the Niners in the playoffs, and that is true. They are kind of scary, especially because they can run the ball well. Jimmy G's kind of underrated, and they're well coached. And they made that run before when they were seemingly not ready. What's that?
So as long as Debo stays healthy.
Right. No, that's for sure.
They lose him for some reason, like everything goes out the window. But when that man is healthy, God, dude, that man's a freak of nature, bro.
Yeah, they give him the ball in any different way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he gets it done. So definitely big pickup for the fantasy squad.
For real.
Friday we got Memphis at Hawaii. That's the only bowl game on the Hawaii Bowl. That's what's up, you know what I'm saying? No big deal, but that's Christmas Eve, you know, so a lot of other stuff going on. So not too much sports actually on Christmas Eve. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's getting the milk ready and the cookies, you know what I'm saying, waiting for Santa. So and then Saturday we got a bunch of bowl games, we got NFL games, we got NBA games, and we got boxing on actual Christmas.
Yep.
And then Sunday, you know what I'm saying, NFL week 16. So but we got actually a little quick let's do a little quick segment real quick. We got a special guest coming in. I think he's ready for us. What it do, Marcus? What's good?
Well, I made it at the end, but traffic.
It's all good.
That holiday traffic going already?
Yeah, it's crazy out there, man.
Well, we're just glad you made it home safely. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? And we love to have any time we can get with you. But I did want to hear what your take was on the Tiger and Charlie tournament this weekend.
Oh yeah, it was nice the PNC tournament with the it's mostly father and son, but you could put your daughter in there, you could put your grandson, stuff like that. But Charlie is going to be a problem, man. So they came in second. The Dailies they won first place. John Daly was a tough from the driver. He had one of the longest drivers in golf. Now his son he's playing. He's in college at Arkansas playing right now too. So, but Charlie he's the second youngest. They had one more kid. Stanton's son was 11, so he's 12. So, but Charlie he's going to be a monster, dude. Watch.
So, I'm kind of thinking so. It looks like he has the passion for the game too.
Yeah, and you have one of the greatest. This might be one of the only times that you see a great has a offspring that's might be good as them, you know. So because it's hard to do that, you know. Like Steph, his dad played, but he wasn't great as he is right now. So, but I think Charlie gonna be a problem, man. So it's happy to see that.
Yeah, no, I hope you're right. Anthony Wesson's there with you too. I thought that was dope to see, but that would be tight if he could kind of take over the game a little bit too, like his dad did.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be as good as his dad, but I think he'll win a couple of majors. But winning 15 majors, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah. Not like that.
Yeah. So, but he, like I said, he looks good. He could play good. He carried his dad. The biggest thing is Tiger. People were surprised how good Tiger looked. Tiger looked really good, like that soon after 10 months. So, I can see what he's saying. Where he won't be able to play like a whole on a tour because he was wore out this whole little 3 days he was on his because his leg is messed up still. But I can see him playing a couple of tournaments, and I can see him might be getting that one major before it's all said and done. So.
I'm glad you said that too, because I was kind of thinking that like after the interview and everything, I was like maybe he was kind of playing possum a little bit, or like
he definitely
lowering
was.
expectations.
He definitely
because I wasn't expecting him to look that good either, like coming off of what he was saying just not that long ago. So
yeah, because if that was the case, he wouldn't have did what he did. He wouldn't have did that much, you know. But he had to show people like, yeah, I still got it, you know. So.
Just because y'all forgot.
Yeah, so he'll be fine. I definitely think in 2 years he'll get that other major, so he'll be all right.
That's what's up.
Did you guys already talk about the guy sleeping on over there?
Yeah, you want to give your take on that one?
Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible for boxing. I saw a lot of people saying it was rigged. Only reason I don't think it was rigged is because of how he got cut on his forehead. That's like real stuff. So I think he kind of got frustrated. Like I said, he's a good puncher. But I don't want to see him fight Marfazal, I think his name is.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him box him. If you're gonna fight him in the octagon. That'll be for me. But I don't think his next match, because he messed up when he said he'll fight anybody. So he messed up when he said that. So now he has to fight a boxer now because he's been fighting people that don't box. So I would love to see Mayweather get involved and get Tank in there with him and see if you beat Tank. Like you say anybody. So let's get that started. Because Tank
Davis,
he's good, but everybody's saying he's not on top. So if he's not like a big time fighter, fight Tank. That's what I would do. Fight him and see what happens with that.
I think that would be him kind of lowering down. But I feel like I kind of agree with you from the standpoint of it would be a big money fight regardless. Like they would make a bunch of money off that.
For sure. The funny thing that kills me about Jake that actually does bother me though is like this man almost doesn't want to fight any boxers. Like after he beat Woodley, he called out 3 more UFC fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't call out not one boxer. So it's like, dog, if you want to be taken seriously, start fighting actual boxers, like real boxers, people who have boxing fights under their belts. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't want to give up the gig, you know?
Yeah, but I think he won't be able to because he's really sending out these fights. I mean, like people wise, I don't know what pay-per-view he's selling out, but I think from now on he can't fight another person that's not in the box. People not gonna watch him no more. Because like I said, a lot of people saying it's rigged, so he has to fight somebody in another box. Even though they probably boxing for us like that, he has to do that now because he said I'll take anybody. I don't care who it is. So when he said that, he got a little ahead of himself. So I just think it's time. Like I'll be really mad if he fight another person that's not a boxer. Because there's no point of you fighting these people from UFC. That's not boxing. Then you just out there just doing because he's been doing 2 years now. So Fight somebody that know how to box.
Right. He keeps saying he's a boxer, an actual boxer.
Yeah.
So fight an actual boxer.
You're right. And he's taking advantage of these UFC fighters too. You know what I'm saying? These fighters, these guys will make more money boxing him. Yeah, dude. Like they'll make more money boxing him than they make in their regular fights in the UFC. So,
but I didn't think he was asleep. Willie, I didn't think he was gonna do him like that though.
Wow.
God, dang. I don't understand why
his feet were in a perfect pirouette, bro.
Yeah, but I blame the trainer again because you could tell for some reason he fights hard. Like Willie was fighting hard, and all of a sudden he relaxes like he's winning the fight. Like why are you doing that? Like you're not winning the fight. It should tell like you're not winning the fight. Come on, it's bring it on a little bit more. But I don't know, man. It just the way he failed, it was like, dang.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like that was terrible.
I think he was gassed though. I think he was tired.
Yeah, tired. I don't know. The way he got knocked out, that's embarrassing. I
know. I'm just saying
it could be worse than Nate Robinson.
He was dropping his hands.
Oh, okay. Like I said, he's not a boxer. You see how he kind of picked him up at one point and threw him down. So that's in him. But to me, if you do a rematch, he should have been like, okay, I'll do it again, but you gotta go in the octagon with me.
Right.
Let's do that. Like, come on, like don't do that boxing stuff.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But
I feel you.
I don't like Jake Paul, not one bit. I can't stand him, so I just hate the whole thing. I hate how Willie's mom was up there like hugging on him. So I'm like, what is going on with this?
She's like, you brought us money and opportunity.
That's true too. That's probably what it was. You're right. That's probably what it was.
But the thing is, that's what shows what people will do for money, though. It's like, come on, though. You're kind of, I don't know. But I agree with you. I'm waiting for somebody to knock him out.
It has to happen. Not even knock him out. I want somebody to punish him. Like, I'd rather see a punishment than a knockout. That's too easy. So
for sure.
I don't know.
Drag it out a little bit.
Like I said, I don't want him to fight nobody as probably a box back in the day because right now to me, he's gonna beat anybody that's kind of semi good. Like he got to fight somebody that's only person who hasn't boxed in a while, they can probably beat him is Andre Ward. That would be to me, that's the only person that's the same size, they can do it. So that's what I like to see, somebody like that. But anybody besides him, he gonna probably beat him. So
yeah. I hope Andre Ward wouldn't lower himself to that, though. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's a technician, so he would. Just get in there.
The thing is, it's not even. I wouldn't say lowering yourself. It's right now. He's got these. He got money. He got these people in his stand. Like to me, it's not even lowering down. Like gonna make you look good. Like punishing him. Like that's what I think it's gonna be like.
I think that he'd have to go in with that mindset, though. He would have to go in with that mindset. Like I'm gonna put this dude in his place for real. Just shut him up. Because if he goes into the fight and doesn't do that, then it does look really bad for lowering himself to that. But he would have to go in there like, all right, cool, you ain't making it out of 3. Like you ain't making it out of 3.
Or even he probably won't take that fight either. But I was like, even Wishcom who got embarrassed by his dad, was that what was his name? His dad pretty much through the flight. He had the braids.
Through the towel?
Sean Porter.
Porter. Like Sean Porter, this will be you got to embarrass your last fight. This is an easy fight for him. You can win this fight. Go in there and punish him, then you be done. They'll be kind of get paid. That's what I would do. But I don't know.
Something like that would be cool.
But I think behind the scenes, he know Jake Paul is smart. He know what he's doing. Like he's not gonna take none of those fights.
Right. Well, yeah, because he's got to keep. He got to
keep winning. Yeah.
Uncle said Jake Paul should fight David Benavidez. I don't know about that one either.
I don't know if he wants to fight anybody for real.
Yeah.
But real quick, okay, Deron Williams and Frank Gore. Were you surprised by that fight?
Yeah, he got a meme on that one, though. Like when he turned his head and he got punched, he's like, "What are you doing?" Like,
he's like, "Wait a minute,
are we fighting?"
Yeah, but I love how Dan Williams after his post game interview, he was like, "I don't know why I don't know what I was doing coming in here." He said, "I never do this again." And then towards the end, I was like, "So who your next fight?" He said, "I just told you I'm not doing this again. Like I'm not doing this. This is dumb."
He said, "I'm gonna sit my old ass down." He was
like,
"This ain't for me."
But it's kind of weird. Like his whole career in the NBA, he always seemed short to me. You know what I'm saying? Because like he like 6'5", maybe 6'4", but then he's like a giant up in there. Like he's a tall point guard. But like I said, 6'4" in the NBA is not tall at all. But it was kind of weird seeing him so tall compared to Frank Gore. Like that was kind of crazy.
I know that is funny. Same thing with like Steve Nash, Steph Curry. Like a lot of them dudes, like they look like
really
they're small,
tall,
but they're not small.
He's 6'3", man. Like he's got 2 inches on me. Same thing, Steph. Like he's 6'3" too.
But Dan Quinn he don't look too much out of shape either. He seems like he's like a little in a little shape a little bit too. Cause he wasn't a small point guard. He was always like a big point guard.
Yeah,
But it looked like he was in a little shape for this fight. So I always like Darren Williams. To me, he's always a good player, always a solid guy. So I think he was pretty cool. To me in Utah, he was really one of the top point guards around the time when he had Blizzard with him.
Oh, he was.
I agree.
Most definitely.
No, I definitely agree. So I always liked him too, and especially because he had the same last name as me too. So
yeah, that's pretty dope.
You know what I'm saying? I always had to root for him. Every team needs a Williams.
I thought he was gonna give him a ring when he went with LeBron, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, I couldn't make it work.
Yeah,
he was done by then though. He was slipping.
Yeah, but he played a lot though. But it happened the same thing. Who else came over there trying to get the ring? The point guard. Mike Bibby. Remember Mike Bibby came over there too, and he tried to get the ring. It didn't work out. So they didn't get that lucky.
But that's what's up, though. That was kind of funny, though. I thought Frank Gore would be a little bit tougher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little tougher. But I guess they called out Brendan Marshall too. Like who's tougher, basketball or football? So right now, basketball up 1. So they gonna probably try to do. They gonna probably try to play him again.
Brandon Marshall's a little crazy though, so I don't know if I would
think so. You wouldn't get it in there.
I don't know.
That dude's still in tip-top shape too. That dude looks phenomenal. You seen him? He looks phenomenal.
He'd have a little bit of an edge, I think, for sure. Yeah.
What about him and Ron Artest? Or should I say Middle World Peace?
Dang, I don't know which one you're getting because if you're getting Giant Panda, Middle World Peace, you know what I'm saying? He might walk in there and try to convince him not to fight. But if you get like Mouse in the Palace, then it's got to be Ron Artest.
Yeah.
Because he would be bigger than Marshall too, like way bigger.
It's weird too. Do you see how him and Ben Wallace take the picture together? They cool now. Like after all that happened, like I was like, come on, man. I don't like a sister like that. I don't want you to be cool after that.
I want to live forever like that.
Yeah, like you'll never see Jordan as that Thomas shaking hands, hanging out like that. It ain't happening.
That's one thing you'll definitely never see ever.
But that shows you the different mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they different, man.
So
you never see Kobe and Chris Charles hanging out was cool like that. Like it ain't happening.
Right.
This dude toothpaste.
He's like, I don't need to be where he's at. He don't need to be where I'm at. Either way. No, but that's what's up though. Anthony Weston said get Kwame in there.
I would like to see that. Get him in there some kind of way. You have to. Him and Steven Jackson or
I was about to say he was beefing with somebody, right? I forgot it was Steven Jackson. Yeah, they were beefing a little bit.
Get
Steven
one
Jackson's
of them in there.
crazy too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a good one.
So
I don't know.
But the thing is, it always shows when you get in even though you're not in a fight, boxing and fighting is 2 different things. So you're gonna look weird with the gloves on trying to fight like you're in the hood.
Act crazy,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no stance.
Steven Jackson stay looking like somebody uncle at the barbecue, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna his shorts gonna be a little bit below the belt, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have one hand up and one hand down like this, you know what I'm saying? If I was to leave it,
it's gonna look good. I would love to see Kwame get in there some kind of way. So
I just think though, right now is the perfect time for MTV to bring back Celebrity Deathmatch. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Like
I was favorite to that show. I was favorite to those.
They need to bring that back. You know what I'm saying? So then that way we can kind of see these things play out. That was so perfect. So
this was you're right. That was like the perfect time to bring this back.
Yeah.
Man,
but it sounds like it seems like real life basically is how it's going down now with these celebrity matchups. So, but that's
one last thing I had to ask. Who won the Pick'em League this week?
Oh, so we don't know yet. It's either David.
Oh, it's playing today. My bad.
Okay. Yeah, so it actually comes on today, and we have Ray's World will win if Washington wins, or no, he'll be in the tiebreaker if Washington wins.
Okay.
So
no more 0 thing on you. No perfect score for you this time.
Man, it was nice while it lasted, but that's the last time we'll ever see that again. I messed up this week, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them. It was an interesting kind of week though. It was weird, but definitely too. Now that you're here, definitely want to give the shout out to you for calling that Lions Cardinals. You had a feeling about them.
Yeah, I just think Kyler Murray got figured out. I think if you got 2 good ends, you're gonna win the game because you don't have to try to sack him. Like you just make sure you contain him, and he can't see over that line. In the interior, linebacker gonna go get him. So I think Brown set up the blueprint.
That was the most better balls he had in a while.
Yeah, so
You got better
I
than
don't know,
Bob.
man. No D Hop either. I think they might. I hope we see him in the first round. I'll take it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm
They
down.
said
Well, we'll
Rams
see it in a
season.
couple weeks too, so we'll get a gauge of where we're at for sure.
I think that's gonna be coming out game 2. I think he's gonna have another struggling game against the Washington, but I think that's the card that he's gonna come out with it. So we'll see.
Yeah.
If the Rams win tonight, I think they win the division. I think they catch the Cardinals.
They play night too?
Yeah, they play right
Oh,
now.
they play Seahawks right now. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's 10-9 right now. Or sorry, 10-10. Sorry, the Rams just kicked an extra point. So it's 10-10 in that game too. So
I'm gonna shut up so we can finish watching this game.
we'll see. All right, we'll see. So real quick too, I don't know if y'all can see. It's hard to see, but Jingle All the Way. I don't know if you've seen Jingle All the Way.
Turbo
We
Man.
have Myron. As the
Oh,
mentor.
Myron.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's who we got today. And just wanted to say one more time, you know what I'm saying, happy holidays to all, everybody, you know,
Happy holidays.
depending on whatever it is you celebrate, you know what I'm saying, it's all about just having time with your loved ones. So we hope you have that. And like I said before, we definitely appreciate your time, you know what I'm saying, you spending time with us. So that's what it is, you know what I'm saying. And that was Say Like a Champ, episode 121. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strizzy.
And Merry Christmas to all y'all. Peace out.
And you say the truth.